Every single night your cat makes a choice. They could sleep anywhere in your entire home. The soft sofa, the warm, sunny windowsill, the cozy corner behind the couch, the pile of clean laundry you left out, any spot they want. The whole house is theirs, and yet every single night they choose you. They walk across the room, jump up onto your bed, circle around 2 or 3 times, and settle down right on top of you. On your chest, on your legs, on your feet, right up against your side, pressed as close to you as they can possibly get. And you have probably wondered about it. Maybe you smiled about it. Maybe you shifted carefully in the night trying not to wake them. Maybe you woke up with your legs completely numb because your cat had been sleeping on they for 4 hours and you refused to move because you did not want to disturb them. Because that is what cat owners do. We sacrifice our comfort for theirs without even thinking about it. But here is what nobody ever tells you. Here is the thing that millions of cat owners go their entire lives without ever knowing. When your cat chooses to sleep on you, they are not just getting comfortable. They are not just using you as a warm surface. They are doing something so deeply meaningful, so emotionally significant, so rooted in trust and love and connection, that when you truly understand it, you will never take that sleeping cat on your chest for granted again. Not for a single night. Not ever. So stay with me all the way through for this video. Because what I am about to share with you is going to completely change the way you experience those quiet nighttime moments with your cat. And the last reason I share with you today, reason number 5, is the one that is going to stay in your heart forever. I promise you that. Hey, welcome back. And if you are new here, I am so glad you found this today. Because this video is for every single person who has ever had a cat sleeping on them and wondered what it actually means. And I want to start by asking you something. When your cat falls asleep on you, how does it make you feel? Really genuinely feel? I think most cat owners feel something warm and quiet and special in that moment. Something that is hard to put into words. A kind of stillness. A kind of being chosen. And that feeling you have? That instinct telling you this means something? You are completely right. It does mean something. Something far deeper and more significant than most people ever realize. Now I know what some people say. They say cats sleep on you because you are warm. They say it is just body heat, just physics. Nothing emotional about it at all. And I understand why people think that. But the science tells a completely different story. Animal behaviorists and researchers who have spent decades studying cat sleep behavior have discovered that warmth is only one tiny piece of a much larger and much more beautiful picture. What is really happening when your cat chooses to sleep on you involves trust, safety, love, vulnerability, and a bond so deep that it rivals the strongest emotional connections that exist anywhere in the animal kingdom. Today, I am going to walk you through 5 real scientific reasons why your cat sleeps on you. Each one builds on the last. Each one goes a little deeper. And by the time we reach reason number 5, you are going to want to go find your cat and just hold them for a while. And I have a feeling your cat will let you, because they already know everything I am about to tell you. They have known it all along. Reason number 1. You are the safest place they know. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that your cat does not sleep just anywhere? They have specific spots they return to over and over. Specific places that have passed some kind of invisible test that only they understand. And you apparently have passed that test with flying colors. Here is why that matters so much. Sleep is the most vulnerable state any living creature can enter. When you are asleep, your guard is completely down. Your senses are dulled. You cannot react to threats. In the wild, choosing where to sleep is literally a matter of life and death. Animals who choose unsafe sleeping spots do not survive very long. So when your cat, this small creature with every survival instinct fully intact, looks around your entire home and decides that the safest place to close their eyes and become completely vulnerable is on top of you, that is not a casual decision. That is one of the most significant decisions they make every single day. They have assessed every option available to them. They have considered the sofa and the windowsill and every cozy corner in the house. And they have concluded with complete certainty that you are safer than all of it. Not just safe, the safest, the single safest place in their entire world. Think about what your cat is trusting you with in that moment. Their complete vulnerability, their open eyes, becoming closed eyes. Their alert ears relaxing, their whole body letting go of every tension and every guard they carry. And they are trusting all of that to you. They are saying, in the most fundamental and primal language that exists, I trust you with my life. Literally, while I am at my most helpless and my most vulnerable, I choose to be next to you. There is a word for that kind of trust between two living creatures. And that word is love. Next time your cat jumps up and settles on you to sleep, take 1 second before you reach for your phone or your book. Just feel the weight of them. That weight is trust. That weight is love. That weight is your cat telling you in the oldest language in the world that you are their safe place. And there is nothing more precious than being someone's safe place. But reason number 2 goes even deeper than safety. Reason number 2 is about something that happens between you and your cat while you both sleep that most people have absolutely no idea about. Reason number 2. Your heartbeat is their lullaby. This one stopped me completely when I first learned about it, and I think it is going to stop you too. When a cat is a tiny kitten, the very first sound they ever hear is a heartbeat. Their mother's heartbeat, before their eyes open, before they can walk, before they can do anything at all. The first thing that exists in their world is that steady rhythmic sound coming from the warm body they are pressed against. That heartbeat means everything is okay. That heartbeat means I am safe. That heartbeat means I am loved and protected, and I do not need to be afraid of anything. That association between a heartbeat and complete safety and complete peace gets wired into a cat's nervous system at the very deepest level. It does not go away when they grow up. It stays with them their entire lives. And here is the part that changes everything. When your cat sleeps on your chest, they are directly on top of your heart. They can feel every single beat. They can hear it. They can feel the rise and fall of your breathing, the warmth of your body, the rhythm of you being alive. And their nervous system responds to that exactly the way it responded when they were a newborn kitten pressed against their mother. It says everything is okay. It says I am safe. It says I am home. You have become their mother's heartbeat. You have become the sound and the feeling that their brain associates with complete peace and complete safety. Oh, and complete love. That is not nothing. That is one of the most profound things one living creature can be for another. Research on cat stress levels has shown that cats who sleep in physical contact with their trusted humans have measurably lower cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, than cats who sleep alone. Your presence actually changes their body chemistry. Your heartbeat physically calms them down at a biological level. You are medicine for your cat. You are their peace. Just by lying there and breathing and having a heartbeat, you are giving your cat something that nothing else in the world can give them. And here is the beautiful mirror image of this. Studies have also shown that petting a sleeping cat lowers human cortisol levels and heart rate. Your cat calms you. You calm your cat. You are regulating each other's nervous systems while you sleep. You are healing each other just by being close. Two different species. Two completely different kinds of creatures. And yet somehow you have found a way to be exactly what the other one needs. If that is not one of the most beautiful things you have ever heard, I do not know what is. Reason number 3. They are claiming you as their own. Now I want you to think about this from your cat's perspective for a moment. Your cat lives in a world that is entirely defined by scent. Scent tells them who is safe and who is not. Scent tells them what territory belongs to them. Scent is how they communicate in ways that go far beyond anything we can see or hear. And cats have scent glands all over their bodies, on their cheeks, on their chin, on their paws, on their forehead. And when they press those glands against something or someone, they are leaving a message. A very specific and very intentional message that says this belongs to me. This is mine. This is part of my world and my family and my life. When your cat sleeps on you for hours, their entire body is pressed against yours. Every scent gland they have is making contact with you. They are covering you in their scent quietly and thoroughly and completely. And this is not territorial in a cold or possessive way. This is the cat equivalent of holding someone's hand in public, of putting your arm around someone, of saying to the whole world, this person is with me. This person is mine. I love this person and I want everyone to know it. Your cat is not just sleeping on you. They are wrapping you in their love, making you smell like home, making you smell like family, making you smell like theirs. And then they settle in and close their eyes, completely satisfied because they are right where they want to be, right next to the person they have claimed as their own. There is something incredibly moving about the idea that your cat thinks of you as theirs, not as their owner, not as the person who feeds them. The way you think of the people you love most in the world as yours. Your cat loves you the same way you love the people who matter most to you, with that same possessive tenderness, that same quiet, fierce certainty. You are mine and I am yours, and that is simply the way things are. Now, reason number 4 is one that I think is going to genuinely surprise you, because it has nothing to do with you at all. Or rather, it has everything to do with you, but in a way you would never expect. Hey, really quickly. If you have a cat sleeping on you right now while you watch this, first of all, you are living the dream. Second of all, please hit that like button right now because it genuinely helps this channel reach more cat lovers who need to hear this. And if you are not subscribed yet, please do it now. Because reason number 5 coming up is the one that people share with everyone they know. You do not want to miss it, okay? Back to it. Reason number 4. You make them feel less alone. Now I know what you might think. Cats are independent. Cats are solitary. Cats do not need company. People say this all the time. And while it is true that cats are more independent than dogs, the idea that cats do not feel loneliness or need connection is one of the biggest and most damaging myths about cats that exists. Research published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science found that cats show genuine signs of separation anxiety when their owners are away. They show stress behaviors. They become less playful. They eat less. They sleep in their owner's spot on the bed, surrounded by their owner's scent. Because it is the closest thing to having them there. Cats feel alone. Cats feel the absence of the people they love, and they feel the presence of those people just as powerfully. When your cat sleeps on you, part of what they are doing is bridging the gap between waking hours and sleep hours. During the day, you are there and you are moving and you are present and interactive. But sleep is long and quiet and still. And your cat, who has grown to love your presence and depend on it and find peace in it, does not want to lose that just because it is nighttime. So they stay close. They press themselves against you. They keep that connection alive even through the hours when neither of you is awake to actively maintain it. They are saying, even in sleep, I want to be with you. Even when you are not conscious and I am not conscious, I want us to still be together. I do not want there to be any distance between us. Even the distance of sleep. That is not independence. That is devotion. Quiet, sleeping, completely unconscious devotion. And here is the part that will really get you. When your cat wakes up in the night and finds you still there, still warm, still breathing steadily beneath them, they settle back down immediately. Because you are still there. Because you stayed. Because you are always there. To your cat, you are the most reliable, most consistent, most constant presence in their entire life. You are the one who is always there when they wake up. And that consistency, that reliability is one of the greatest gifts one living creature can give another. Your cat sleeps on you partly because they are afraid of losing that feeling, and partly because being close to you even in sleep makes them feel less alone in this big quiet world. I want to tell you about a woman named Sarah. Sarah worked long hours. She lived alone in a small apartment in a busy city. She had adopted a cat named Milo when he was just 8 weeks old, a tiny gray thing that fit in the palm of her hand, and spent his first night crying softly until she picked him up and held him against her chest. After that first night, Milo never slept anywhere except on Sarah. For 11 years, every single night without exception, Milo slept on her chest. She would feel him jump up in the dark, circle around twice, and then settle, his small warm weight pressing down over her heart, his purse starting up like a tiny engine. And Sarah said she could never fall asleep until she felt that weight. It became her signal that everything was okay, that the day was done, that she was home. She said in 11 years of living alone in that city, she never once felt truly alone. Because every night Milo was there. Every morning he was still there. His face the first thing she saw every single day. Milo passed away at 13 years old. And Sarah said the hardest part, harder than she ever expected, was the first night, lying in the dark, waiting for the wait that did not come, the purr that did not start. She said the bed had never felt so large. The room had never felt so quiet. And she said she finally understood, in that silence, just how much that small warm weight had meant. Just how much 11 years of being chosen every single night had filled something in her that she had not even known was empty. She got another cat 6 months later, a little orange tabby she named Saul, which means sun. The first night Saul came home, he jumped onto her chest in the dark, circled twice and settled down right over her heart. And Sarah cried. Not from sadness, from something much larger and much harder to name, from the feeling of being chosen again, of being someone's safe place again, of that small warm weight coming back. Some things, she said, are simply irreplaceable, and a cat who chooses you every single night is one of them. Reason number 5, because you are their whole world. I have saved this one for last because it is the one that I think matters most. It is the one that ties everything else together. And it is the simplest and the most profound of all the reasons. Your cat sleeps on you because you are their entire world, not part of their world, not an important part of their world, their whole world. the center of everything, the reason their days have structure and meaning and warmth. Think about what your cat's life actually looks like. They live inside your home. Their whole existence happens within those walls. And within those walls, you are the most important, most constant, most meaningful presence there is. You are the one who feeds them, who plays with them, who talks to them, who notices when they are not feeling well, who comes home every day and makes the whole space feel alive again. You are their sun. Everything in their world orbits around you. And so when the day ends and the lights go down and everything goes quiet, your cat does what any creature does when the world gets dark and still. They go to the thing that matters most to them. They go to their center. They go to you. They are not just sleeping on you. They are sleeping as close to the center of their world as they can physically get. Because you are it. You are the whole thing. You are everything. And here is what I want you to really sit with for a moment. Your cat did not choose to love you. They did not decide to make you their world. It just happened. Gradually, quietly, completely. Day by day and night by night. You became irreplaceable to them. You became home. There are people who go their whole lives searching for that. For someone to be their whole world. For someone who, when the day is done and everything goes quiet, they want to be as close to as possible. Your cat found that in you. Without searching, without trying, they just looked at you one day and you were... And every night when they climb onto your chest and settle their warm small weight over your heart, they are living in the certainty of that. They are not hoping you are their person. They know you are. They have always known. You are their whole world, and they want to sleep in the middle of it. That is why your cat sleeps on you. Not just warmth, not just habit, not just convenience. Love. Pure, complete, every single night you are my whole world, love. Let me bring all 5 reasons together one final time because I want them to stay with you. Your cat sleeps on you because you are the safest place they know. Because your heartbeat is the sound their nervous system has been searching for since they were a newborn kitten. Because they are claiming you as their own in the most tender and loving way they know how. Because being close to you makes them feel less alone in this big quiet world. And because you are their whole world, their center, their everything. 5 reasons, 5 languages, all saying the same thing. I love you. I choose you. Every night, without hesitation, without question. I choose you. Tonight when your cat jumps up and settles onto your chest, I hope you feel all 5 of those reasons at once. I hope you feel the weight of being trusted and chosen and loved by another living creature in the purest and most uncomplicated way that love can exist. And I hope you reach down and put your hand on them, just for a moment, just to say, in your own quiet language, I know, I feel it too. I choose you back? Tell me in the comments, where does your cat sleep? On your chest? Your legs? Your feet? Right next to you? I want to know. I read every single one. And if this video made you think of your cat, please share it with someone who has a cat in their life. They need to see this. If you want to understand your cat even more deeply, watch my next video where I reveal what your cat is actually trying to tell you when they meow. It is going to completely change the way you listen to your cat. Subscribe so you do not miss it. And until next time, give that sleeping cat on your chest a very gentle, very careful pet tonight. They chose you today, and they will choose you again tomorrow. And that is everything.